Hi everyone, this is Carol Ann with Logan's Crafty Mama. In this video, I'm going to go over the creative features on your cartridges. I had quite a few requests for different ones, and so I'm pulling out the ones that I really saw, which is Plant and School Book. And the reason I'm doing this one is because if you have an expression, most of the time you get this one. I said I would do George, but I don't have the George overlay, so I can't show you with George. And I don't want to try to do it without an overlay using my Gypsy, because I would confuse the mess out of you guys. I'm going to use one Disney cartridge because I was also asked about different Disney cartridges, so I'll just link it with the, I have different ones, but I'll link it with the Mickey one. Create a Critter is very popular. It's an older cartridge, not really old, but it is an older cartridge. So I'm going to use that one because this is a lot of you guys' favorite. I was asked about mini monograms, which I use this one a lot instead of using punches, so I'm going to pull that one out. I wasn't really asked about mini light cartridges. I got a few for like the cat cartridges and stuff, but I don't like cats, so I don't have a cat cartridge. So I'm going to use B is for boy. And I'm also going to pull out some solution cartridges that I own. They're pretty much all the same, but I'm going to pull out, let's see, what's something you guys might have. Let's just do the stamping one. In this episode, I'm just going to talk about it in your books, showing you. But in the next episode, I'm going to actually cut out something from each cartridge. Each one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cartridges. I'm going to cut something out and show you guys how it works. So it might be like a 3 or 4 parter. I don't know. I'll put it in the video part 1 of whatever it is. So, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just talk about them, really. So this will probably be a long video. Okay, let me shut this light off. Let me zoom in. This is using Plant and School Book. This is the one we've been using a lot during our series. So that's the one I'm going to show you. Let me find something to put it on so you guys can see it. There we go. It's not really good to see it on a black background. Okay, so what we're going to focus on are these 6 buttons up here. The 6 different ones. They're all different. I'm going to show you. This one is Plant and School Book, and it has tall ball, italic, roly-poly, end caps, shadow, end cap, shadow. And I'm going to show you how to use each one of these in this feature. Now, every Cricut cartridge is pretty much different. I don't think all of them. There's very few with the same feature. So if you ever come to a Cricut cartridge, guys, and you don't understand it and you need help, don't hesitate to ask me. And if I have the cartridge, I will be more than happy to show you. If I don't own the cartridge, I'll try to find somebody that does have it that can help me out. This is using a Disney cartridge, and I want to show you how, they're different because some of you guys don't understand. If you look, you get tall ball on Plantin', but on Mickey you get white face layers. Layers for tongue and outfit, layers for the ribbon, hat, and shoes, an icon feature, a shadow base, and an icon border. Most of the time, not all the time, but I think most of the time they always have a shadow feature. So those are pretty much on all cartridges. But they're different with those. So that was that one. Let me show you. Oops. Let me show you with stamping. With the solution cartridges, you don't get that much. See, you just get a shadow and a blackout. That's it. And then you get your normal real dials. If they're gray like that, they're empty. There's nothing on them. So see what I mean? You don't get, they're all different. Let me show you with a Cricut Light cartridge. Cricut Light just has a layer. Well, at least this one. This is the B is for boy. It only has the layer feature. See? So, and then the rest of them are blank. I'm going to surely show you how the end cap feature works on the Plant and School Book, because it's a really fun Plant and School Book is a really fun cartridge. Even though it doesn't have a lot of the designs, it has your font and stuff, which is really fun. But if you'll look on the cartridge, on the overlay, I'm sorry, I'll get this right in a minute. If you look on the overlay, if your overlay says tall ball, then what you do is you click that button, the tall ball button, where it lights up whatever color it's going to light up. For me, it's pink. And then the tall ball will be in this area. If you want the italic's in this area. Roly-poly, it's in that area. So it explains it. Whatever button you click, if you see the word here, you find that word on in your pamphlet, in your book. And that's how you line that up. So it's not like you're playing the guessing game. I can't show you with stamping because I don't have a page for that. Let's show you with Cricut. Let's do B is for boy, because this one I get asked a lot about how the new Cricut light works. So I'm going to show you. And I hope they start putting them in all these cases, because this case is awesome. I love these plastic cases. Anyway, as far as this is the book you get with your Cricut light cartridge. It's just a pamphlet. And to me, this is easier for me to read than an actual book. I don't know if it's because I've been crafting for so long with the Cricut or what, but it's really simple to use. And I'm going to show you a new one because they come out with new books. So I have to get that in a minute because I didn't get that. Okay, for this one, I'm going to show you with the Cricut how to get these designs. But this one, right here, you don't have to hit, you just hit the button. With this one, you have to hit the shift in the button. And with this one, you hit the layers button, and then you hit not shift, and then this one you hit shift. It tells you up at the top. If it's in black, you don't use the shift. If it's in gray, you do use the shift. If layer, right, like these right here, you have to use the layer key for those. So that means if you want the airplane, you just hit the airplane, and it'll cut out that black airplane. But if you want that upper airplane, you have to hit shift and then that. And then to get like the wheels and the propeller or the mirror, whatever that is, you have to hit layer. You hit this layer feature right here, and then you go back and hit the button, or you hit layer and then shift in the button. So that's how that works. Again, I'm just kind of explaining it by mouth because some of you guys will understand it just by explaining it. But I am going to go back and cut one feature from each cartridge so you guys can see it. Let me show you, let me see what Create Critter has. Create Critter is the layers thing, and I can actually show you, let me see, what did I cut out? A sheep? Let me find the sheep. I probably already passed it. Did I? No, there it is. Okay, the sheep, I'm going to actually show you using a card. The sheep, what I did was I cut out the black, which is up the eyeballs, the nose, the ears. I cut out one big black thing, which meant I just hit this button right here, and that was it. And then I needed this dark gray part. So what I did was I hit the layer 1 button, which is right there, and then I hit that, and it cut it out. I don't have to use shift because I don't need anything at the top. I just need all the stuff on the bottom. Okay? And then I needed that, her fur, or her coat, whatever you want to call it, the hair. So I hit the layer 2 function, and then I hit that, and it cut that out. And then I didn't use the bows because I made my own bow, but if you need a bow, then you just hit layer 3 on your keypad, and then you go back and you hit layer 3. You hit that button, and then it pulls out the bows for you. So it's really simple to understand once you get the concept of it. A lot of people, I was really surprised that a lot of you guys don't know how the special features works. And I'm not picking on you or anything, so please don't think that. A lot of people said that they like this one better. This is the new birthday bash. Looks like that. It's fun to me. The good thing about the way the new ones are, and I'm going to explain this one to you, is it still got the same way with the layers, like layer 1, layer 2, phrase, card tag, font, font shadow. So you see, so this one has a card tag and a phrase, whereas the other ones may have shadow and blackout, and that's it. So they're different. You guys see that? These are the new books they're out with. And I really like them, especially if you're a new user, because it takes the guesswork out. Whereas if you're looking at, let's use Create Critter, because a lot of you guys were saying about this one. This is what I gather out of it. Besides, you can see it's different looking This way, they put it like layer 1, layer 2, phrase, card tag, font shadow, and then this you do not have to hit any buttons. You just hit the button or you hit the shift button. So it kind of divides them up. If it's on this side of the line, you don't hit the shift. If it's on this side of the line, you hit the shift. Also, a thing that this has that the new cartridges has that the old ones don't, if you look, it shows you on the pad, on the overlay, what button to hit. So you don't have to sit there and go, okay, I need that mouse. Let's see here. Where is he? And you're looking for him. You can look on there, and if you count that, you can kind of get an idea, but it's like right here. So that's a good thing. But the one thing I do like about this, and it's kind of like this on the old ones, but not exactly. This one, if you look at this turkey right here, this is in white and his hat's in white. So you kind of have to guess by looking at this and then looking at the other images that go along with your turkey. Well, let's see, I guess I should do that one black or dark brown, you know, because I'm going to do this brown, I'm going to do this orange. Whereas if you look at this one, they've took the guesswork out for that package, because this right here is showing you it's cut in orange. The red part where the polka dots are is showing you that's in red, and the rat's in the blue, and then his ears in pink, and then that bow's in black. So it kind of takes the guesswork out of you. If you get this, it's telling you there's nothing there. They put a big X. Whereas on the older cartridges, they just put not available. So you can hit shift upper all day long and you won't get anything. So it's just telling you there's nothing there. But that doesn't mean there's not something there for the other cartridges. Like this one says XX. But then when you turn the page, there's something for the alligator, but there's nothing for this one. And then there's nothing for that one, but there's something for there. So just because there's an X here doesn't mean that every function, every layer 2 shift on every feature on this cartridge isn't there. That's not what that means, because this one says it's not available for the turkey, but when you roll down, you can get a hat for the moon. So just be looking for that. Just because it's not available on this function for this particular item doesn't mean that the next item on your next page isn't there. I probably confused the mess out of you guys. That's why I'm going to actually go through and explain it and cut out some items for you guys. So what I'm going to do, and I appreciate all your feedback on the cartridges. Some of the cartridges I did not have, believe it or not, but these are the ones that I did have. And what I tried to do was I tried to pull out a newer one that I own, because I don't have any brand spanking new ones that came out because I'm not buying any. So the latest one I've got is and it's not really new, is the Toy Story one. But so I got this one with the new cartridge, the new book. And then Creator Critter is very popular. And then I wanted to use a Cricut Lite, and this one is my favorite. I own the Celebrate with Flourish and the Jolly Holidays, but I really find myself using this one a lot. This is what I used the majority of things in here for my little boy's alphabet album that I made him. I was asked about solution cartridges, so I wanted to throw in this stamping so you guys would understand how to use that, which I'm going to get asked this. I get these from Joann's. I don't know if you can get them at joanns.com, but they hold all your solution cartridges that do not come in a box. So, and then I just store my overlays in those. I keep them in my boxes even though I have a Gypsy. My big thing is I'm a Cricut person. I'm a Cricut lover. So I love having my boxes showing, because that just to me shows, hey, that girl loves Cricut. You know, that's just me. You don't have to. If you want to throw them away, go at it. And then I wanted to use Plant and School Book because it came with my Gyps and my expression. And like I said, I have the George. So if you guys want to see something with the George, let me know. And when I go to my mom's at the end of the month, I will film a video strictly on the George. I don't mind if there's something you don't understand. She bought a cartridge from eBay, and she didn't receive an overlay with it. She only received, I think, the book and the the cartridge. So I told her, since I had a gypsy before her at the time, she didn't have a gypsy then, that I would just send her my overlay, and I would just use the gypsy. So that's why I don't want to show you that, because I don't have an overlay, and I don't want to pull out my gypsy and really confuse you guys. And I was asked Disney why, so I'm going to show you with Disney, because Disney is kind of complicated. I agree. One thing I do think about the the Disney is you're better off cutting your pieces very big, because if you have to do it really small, it's going to be hard because you have to paper pierce them together, and it's not fun. So I do it, I try to go bigger. The bigger the better for that. And then I wanted to use mini monograms because I was asked about this. And this one I use a lot to keep from having to use like a circle punch or a scallop punch or a scalloped square. I use this one a lot. So those are the ones I'm going to show you with the on the next video. So I've got 7. So I'm not going to fly through this because I don't want to confuse you really bad. So if I can fit 2 or 3 into one, I will do great. I can make my videos as long as I need to. So it might be a longer video, but if you're not interested in it, just skip to the next video. This is for the people that really need some help on this. And this is a #1 question I get asked all the time, is how the special features work. So, and like I said, I'm amazed that you guys, I thought everybody knew that one. So that one threw me for a loop. I'm like, oh, and I really love putting things together. So this is going to be extra fun to me to do a Cricut series, Cricut class on strictly how to use the special features. I'm excited. Alright guys, so I've talked long enough on that. So if I confused you, hang tight, watch for the next couple of videos, and I will show you actually how to use them. If you still don't understand, or you still want to see something different, or there's a different character that I'm not going to go over, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below or send me a message and let me know. And when I get a chance, and I try to do it as quickly as possible, I will film that just for you guys. And again, if I don't have the cartridge or I can't figure it out, I will be more than willing to find out from somebody here on YouTube or on a blog or something that can explain it in video or in pictures so that you guys can understand it. Alright guys, have a great day and thanks for watching. Bye.